The Value of Colonization and the Benefits of Cultural Invasion by Xuefeng. Speaking in favor of colonization and cultural invasion is politically incorrect and fundamentally wrong, and I am aware that many people will spit on and denigrate me for it. Although my learning is shallow, I respect the facts. I lived in Africa for a full 15 years, visited countries such as South Africa, Mozambique, Botswana, Angola, Tanzania, and experienced Zimbabwe's unprecedented inflation and currency devaluation around 1998. I discovered a phenomenon. In Africa, the earlier a nation gained independence, the worse its situation became, and the development of South Africa, which also gained independence, proved this rule. Around 2005, I asked my black gardener, was life better when you were ruled by the British, or is it better now that your own countrymen are in charge? He answered straightforwardly, of course, life was better when the British ruled. This brings up a topic. For ordinary people, the pursuit of a comfortable, relaxed, wealthy, and healthy life should be the top priority. For life itself, the pursuit of happiness, joy, freedom, and bliss should be paramount. For the general public, pursuing concepts, ideas, positions, and spiritual pride is a cognitive mistake. In other words, no matter who rules, as long as you make my life comfortable, relaxed, wealthy, and healthy, as long as you make my life happy, joyful, free, and blissful, you are a good ruler. Conversely, if you make my life anxious, sorrowful, fearful, and impoverished, you are not a good ruler. If life was better under British rule, why bother with national independence? If life becomes harder after independence, why is national independence necessary? Britain once had over 70 colonies, which have now gained independence one after another. What are the results of this independence? While there are good outcomes, such as the United States, the vast majority of nations have seen their economic conditions and people's lives worsen after independence, such as Zimbabwe, Myanmar, South Africa, Zambia, Malawi, Sudan, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Libya, Afghanistan, etc. Who benefits from the independence of colonies? Only a minority benefits. For most people, independence leads to poverty and backwardness. Let's talk about cultural invasion. I lived in Canada for a full 7 years, and this period can be described as comfortable, free, relaxed, and tranquil. To exaggerate a bit, it is heaven for ordinary people. I have never felt even a hint of discrimination. The police have never visited my workplace or residence. I have never experienced theft, and no government department has ever come to inspect or inquire at my workplace or residence. I now run a small hotel and have hosted at least 5,000 guests over 7 years without a single incident of disturbance. Guests stay with respect and civility. In Canada, as long as you abide by the law and pay taxes honestly, the rest is left to your imagination. This is a reflection of Canadian culture, and aspects like healthcare, education, and elderly care are superior. So, for ordinary people who want to live well, who wouldn't like this culture? The question I want to raise now is it bad for such a civilized culture to invade the place where you live? Between barbaric military invasion and civilized cultural invasion, which one would you choose? In fact, the term cultural invasion itself is problematic. It should be called cultural enlightenment. If a civilized culture invades a place that is barbaric, ignorant, backward, and poor, ordinary people should be jubilant, singing and dancing, and welcoming it with open arms. March 25th, 2024.